Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Carteret County where two people are now facing charges after a shooting. 61-year-old Jerry Pritchett and 56-year-old Corey Pritchett were arrested by Carteret County deputies yesterday morning. Warrants say both men are accused of shooting a man on Saturday. Corey Pritchett was charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, and Jerry Pritchett was charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill or seriously injure. Both were taken to the Carteret County Jail without bond. Now, WITN has reached out to the sheriff's office for more information on the investigation. We are also waiting to learn about the relationship between the two suspects as the men share the same address on Bogue Loop Road, according to court records. Now, we also again want to highlight another assault that happened, this time in Greenville and Page and Conley Streets. It's happened again earlier this morning at around 12:30 a.m. Now, officers with the Greenville Police Department went to a home on Conley Street in reference to an assault. When officials arrived, the homeowner said a man had come to their door saying that he had been stabbed. The victim, 33-year-old Johnny Tyson, was found at the intersection of Page Drive and Conley Street with a cut on his face. He was treated at the scene and taken to ECU Health Medical Center for non-life-threatening injuries. Police tell WITN that an investigation revealed Tyson was involved in a fight with another person. As a result, the Greenville man has been cited for a simple affray, and the other person has been charged. More details regarding the suspect will be released when the warrants are served and they are taken into custody, according to police. And now we want to turn to your weather forecast, looking at sunny skies right now. A little bit of cloud cover again will dot the skies at times over the next couple days, but Thursday is really the day to watch for rain and storms. Until then, we're looking at warm temps. Right now, 70 degrees in Greenville, comes with a south-southeasterly breeze at 5 miles per hour. Dew points in the low 60s, again, come with some fairly fair conditions. As far as air temperatures go, most of us looking at the upper 60s to low 70s. Those of you watching along the coast right now in the mid 60s in Hatteras as well as Mario, upper 60s along the Crystal Coast right now. Beaufort enjoying 69 degrees. Coolest spot on the map, Ahoskie, right now at 61. Now, as far as winds are concerned, been light to variable so far today. We are going to continue to see a mild breeze hold through the rest of this afternoon, but winds generally coming in out of the southwest. Some areas may see more of a westerly breeze, others may see a little bit more of a southerly breeze, but within that range, again, we're going to be getting our air generally from the southwest. Now, wind speeds will likely blow in at around 3 to 8 miles an hour, not the strongest of winds, and that's what's going to lead to the wind direction variability. For this afternoon, 78 degrees will occur between 4 and 5 p.m., cooling down to 76 by 6 p.m. As far as overnight temps go, we will be cooling down, looking at the mid-60s as we approach midnight, but coming up for tomorrow morning, likely starting out the day in the upper 50s. It's going to be a little bit cooler coming up for tomorrow morning, but do want to highlight that we've got some ECU baseball to discuss. Coming up tomorrow, ECU is going to be taking on Old Dominion at 4 o'clock at Clark LeClaire. Looking at southwesterly breeze at 9 miles an hour, air temps around the 80-degree mark, and looking at mostly sunny skies for that game. And then we've got more baseball over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as ECU is going to be taking on Pennsylvania. Friday at 6 o'clock, Saturday at 4, and Sunday at 1. Now, air temperatures will gradually warm up for East first pitch. Friday's first pitch, 61 degrees. Saturday, 68. Sunday, 73. Make sure to bring the sunscreen, though, because even though air temperatures on Friday are going to be down from where we'll be on Wednesday, thanks to Thursday's cold front, you are again going to want to have that sunscreen handy, as skies will be mostly sunny. Now, here's a look at how everything's going to be coming together over the next several days. There's that area of low pressure inching its way further and further northward. Another area of low pressure develops further back towards the west, and that's going to be the one that finally brings about a big push of colder and drier air to the region. We got close over the weekend, didn't have that full frontal passage, and that's what kept us from seeing any sort of severe storms. But with this system, that may change. Watch what happens. We'll zoom it in a little bit closer. And again, usually we see our best opportunity for severe storms in the afternoons and evenings, because that's when our peak heat, or that's when our heat reaches its peak. We realize our peak heat for the day. And again, heat is basically just energy for storms to feed on. So as we get hotter and hotter and we see that cold front arrive in the afternoon, that could certainly prompt some stronger storms to develop along that line. Right now, models indicating a fairly mild passage, but this far out and with this type of resolution, not anticipating to see any sort of fine, minute details that would point towards severe weather. Right now, we are keeping an eye on it. Do want to first alert you to it, but have yet to again call for that severe weather, or excuse me, that first alert weather day designation. 85 degrees on Wednesday, turns to 62 by Friday due to Thursday's cold front, but then we will gradually warm back up as we head through next week. Saturday, 70 degrees, 75 on Sunday, 76 the following Monday. Well, that's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Monday.